Thanks for opening a bit of time in your schedule for me, Mr. Perbland. You must be very busy.
Yes, our east warehouse is full of old salt that's got to be cleared out to make room for the new salt. And you know what I always say?
Salt's not gonna sow itself.
Exactly right. What can I do for you?
Well, Mr. Perbland, my office has been painted.
Oh, yes, my. Paint the offices innovative. Our spaces need it to be cheerier. You know, too much negativity around here. So, I had the building guys paint your office last week.
I can't say that yellow's not cherry.
Well, there you go. Anything else?
Sir, you didn't ask if it was okay to do that.
Correct. I did not.
But you can't do that.
I can't not ask you to paint your office? No. I certainly can't not ask you that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Spit it out, Awwtisk.
It's in our union contract, sir.
That I can't not ask you that, or that I can't ask you that.
You have to ask first, and since the requirement to ask first is possible. Both, I think.
What are you getting at, Awwtisk?
Our union contract says that you can't paint our offices without asking.
All right. Can I paint your office? There. Problem solved. Thanks for coming in.
No, I mean, the union contract says you have to ask before you can paint.
It does? Where does it say that?
In the ask before you paint section. It's the first section.
Well, that's neither here nor there. What's a little paint? I'm glad we cleared that up.
But
Are you still here? I thought we cleared all that up.
I'm deathly allergic to bullshit.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's in the paint that you put on my office walls. I can't be in there for more than 30 minutes before I go into anaphylactic shock.
Oh, come on. That's not a thing.
Is so. I had to go to the emergency room last Thursday. I nearly died.
Whoa. Awwtisk. You'd better get that under control. Anything else?
It's not that simple, Mr. Perbland.
It certainly could be.
Slamco needs to pay my medical bills. And you need to get that paint off my walls.
Impossible.
But
Did you pay your medical bills already?
yeah. I gave my credit card to the paramedics.
And the paint is already on your walls. So, everything's settled.
Mr. Perbland, I don't think you understand.
That's a bit rude. I don't think I like your tone, Awwtisk.
The paint caused my anaphylaxis.
So you're saying?
So, the company is responsible.
That's crazy talk, Awwtisk. How could we have known that you're allergic to? What's that stuff?
Bullshit.
That stuff. You didn't tell us about your allergy, so we couldn't have known what it would do to you.
That's what the union contract is for.
What's that?
The contract says you can't paint my office without asking me.
I think you're just repeating things now, Awwtisk.
If you'd just adhered to the contract, then you wouldn't have put bullshit in my office.
I don't see where you're going with this.
Knowing about my allergy isn't relevant, sir. You violated the contract.
So, take it up with your union rep, Awwtisk. I don't see why you're bothering me with this.
Thanks for hearing me out, Mr. It must be Italian. Most people have trouble with it. Thanks for explaining the situation to me, Mr. Awwtisk. So? Yes? What's next? Oh, I'm going to record everything you've told me in the book. Okay. And then? Then? What's next, after you record everything in the book? Did I say there was something after that? No. I just assumed. Well, you know what that makes of you and me. But what will the union do about the paint? Mr. Awwtisk, I'm very sorry that all of this has happened to you. You've presented us with a serious violation of the contract. But the paint is on the walls. The union can't do much more. Can't we? Force Slamco to remove the paint? Oh, Mr. Awwtisk, that's great. If only we could. But the contract. Yeah, the contract doesn't have a provision for removing paint. But the contract does a provision that Slimeco can't paint an office without asking. I know. I wrote that first section. And they did paint an office without asking. They definitely shouldn't have done that. But the contract doesn't require them to remove paint from offices. Isn't that implied? Oh, Awwtisk, you crack me up. There's no implied in a contract. You think a contract is, what? Like a gentleman's agreement? I just thought it was a contract. Listen, this is what I'm going to do. I'll meet with Mr. Perbland. I'll tell him that he violated the contract. I already did that. But when they do it, it will be official notice from the union. Okay. What does that get me? What? It'll be official notice. But the paint will kill me. Wait. Are you telling me that that paint will cause you harm? Yes. And it will harm you because of your medical condition? Yes. Is this medical condition common? Are you the only person at Slimeco with this condition? I don't know. Maybe. And what the paint will do will make it difficult for you to do your job. It'll make me dead. Well, you can tell HR that Slimeco is discriminating against you. And that's the situation.
HR is so very sorry for all that you've experienced, Mr. Awwtisk. I feel just awful. I can see that this has been very hard on you. How painful this has been is very clear. And I can tell that it has affected you deeply. And it has affected me deeply. It's affecting me deeply right now. Can you tell that it's affecting me deeply?
Yes.
Right now?
Yes.
Say it.
That I can see it?
Say it, please. Say that you can see that it's affecting me deeply right now.
Okay. I can see that it's, affecting you deeply.
Right now.
Right now.
I am your ally, Mr. Awwtisk. Can I call you Mr. Awwtisk?
Do I need to do anything else?
Like what?
I don't know. Sign a form or something?
You want to sign a form?
Is there form?
Oh, Mr. Awwtisk. There are so many forms. I have so many forms.
Okay, sure, I'll sign a form.
Oh, Mr. Awwtisk, you make me so happy. Let me just get the form for you.
Fine. This form says lunch request.
Yes, it does. You're such a good reader, Mr. Awwtisk.
You want me to sign this?
You can fill out the spaces, too. Today we're ordering from the taco truck on Summer Avenue.
You don't have a complaint form?
You don't like the taco truck?
I don't have anything against the taco truck. I want you to do something about the paint. It's going to kill me.
That doesn't sound like a complaint.
I'm not happy that the paint is there.
Now, that sounds like a complaint. I am mortified that you are in this situation. I feel your pain, deeply.
Yeah, but...
Feeling it right now.
Yes, okay, but...
I'm feeling your pain deeply right now.
Yes, I understand. But I was to sign a form about the paint.
I don't think I have a form for a paint complaint.
Well, the form could be.
This is really bad. I should have that form. I should make this form.
But if you just...
I could make a complaint form. Too ambiguous? What about it? Complaint plain form? No, that doesn't work. Feels over the top.
I hear you, Mr. Awwtisk. I'm glad that you felt that you could bring this matter to the Diversity and Equity Office. My office is committed to making sure that Slimeco conforms to all federal laws and regulations, and that the company not only does not discriminate, but that it creates a welcoming, inclusive environment for everyone. And this is not discrimination. I don't see why not. You did not make the company aware of your disability prior to the events that you describe. But the events were that Slimeco violated my union contract. Be that as it may, Mr. Awwtisk, you can't say that the company put that paint in your office because you have a bullshit allergy. I haven't said that. You would have to say that in order for this to be a matter of discrimination. I'm saying that the paint they put in my office, in violation of my union contract, will kill me. The company was unaware of your condition, but the company was aware of the union contract. Right? Yes, Mr. Awwtisk. So, the company did know that it's not allowed to put paint in my office. That's not relevant to this office, Mr. Awwtisk. You did not tell the company that you have this disability. I was supposed to anticipate that the company would violate my union contract. If you had, we wouldn't be here, right now. So what am I supposed to do? That paint will kill me. Is there medication for this allergy? Well, there's Awwtyk's fix. Will it keep you alive in your office? Maybe. But people who take it run a serious risk of exploding. Like a heart attack? No, I mean exploding. In the commercials, that guy who reads out the warnings like he snorted methamphetamine to see which will win. He says that side effects include exploding. Anyway, Awwtyk's fix is something like $40 a pill, because of the patent, and Slamco's insurance plan doesn't pay for name brand medication. Is Slamco going to pay for this stuff? That's not my department, Mr. Awwtisk. I suggest that you get this medication and go back to your office. Wait. That's a kind of discrimination, isn't it? What's that? The company forces me to take a dangerous medication to do my job. The company can't force you to take this medication, Mr. Awwtisk. But, if I don't go into my office, you could be fired for not doing your job. Judging me unfit for my job unless I'm doing something harmful to myself that other people in the company don't have to do has got to be discrimination. I'm sorry, Mr. Awwtisk. You just don't know that law. If everyone at this company had to take this medication in order to do their jobs, then it's not unfair for the company to expect you to take this medication in order to do your job. That doesn't make any sense to me at all. It's the advantage I have by having graduated from law school. No, now. Hold on. You're saying that the company can require me to take this dangerous medication because everyone would take it in the case that everyone had to take it to avoid dying in their offices? The company isn't forcing you to take dangerous medication, Mr. Awwtisk. What I'm telling you is that your office is your office, and it's just like all of the offices here. It's not like your office. Your office didn't get covered last week with boalshin containing paint. That is correct. I mean that all of the managers' offices are the same. The company can require all of its managers, including you, to go into their offices and do their jobs. How you meet that requirement is up to you. That can't be the law. Did you graduate from law school? Look, this building has ramps, right? Who are those ramps for? Not for everybody. On the contrary, everybody can use those ramps. In fact, everybody would use those ramps if they had to. What the? It stands to reason, Mr. Awwtisk. If the company were to remove all of the stairs to the building, everyone would use the ramps. But, if you took the ramps away, some people wouldn't be able to get into their offices. Indeed. That's why those ramps are there. You have to understand that the company doesn't take anything away from anyone by expecting that you will go into your office and do your job. But the pain in there will kill me. I'm trying to tell you that that does not constitute discrimination. I'm only asking that you remove that paint from my office.
No can do. If we remove it from your office, we'll have to remove it from every office. The expense will kill us.
Nobody's gonna notice if the paint is gone only from my office. Nobody ever comes into my office, anyway.
Have you ever wondered why that is?
What do you mean by that?
It pains me to bring this up, now, when you seem to be having such a hard time. But we have received a particular complaint about your behavior.
My behavior?
Mr. Berenson has reported that you said that you don't like your office being yellow.
That's a lie.
Are you calling Mr. Berenson a liar?
I don't have anything against yellow. So I never would have said that I do.
But it's in Berenson's complaint.
Is there a videotape? An audio recording? Did anyone else witness me disparaging yellow?
What? You want me to just disregard the complaint?
It's not true.
There's a form.
I don't know why you insist on dodging. If you won't remove the paint from my office, I'll just saturate myself with Awwtyk's fix, and I'll remove it myself. And once I get out of the intensive care unit, Then we can all move on.
As a safety issue, your union contract prohibits you from removing paint from your walls.
The contract prohibits you from putting paint there.
My hands are tied. So are yours. And you're on notice for lying.
About what?
If you don't have anything against yellow, then you lied when you told Mr. Berenson that you do.
Surely, as Slamko's ombuds, you can do something.
There certainly are things that I can do.
I don't have a problem with yellow.
I can certainly relay that information.
Will that accomplish anything?
It certainly could.
But maybe not.
That's certainly a possibility. Well, as a lawyer, I'd have to prove intent, and that's...
They put toxic paint on my walls. In violation of a union contract.
Yeah, but that paint went into all the offices. And it's not universally toxic.
Doesn't that indicate that they're trying to kill me? Specifically?
I know it looks that way. But a judge will toss it for lack of standing.
I don't have standing to sue someone for trying to kill me?
See, there's that. Trying. Again. How do you show intent? In trying?
Isn't intent exactly what trying is?
Nah, come on. A judge isn't going to see it that way.
So, they'd have to succeed in killing me in order for me to be able to sue them for trying to kill me.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, okay, I guess I'll die. And you'll sue once I'm gone.
Oh, no. No. This case is never going to work. Even if they do succeed in killing you, so that you do have standing to sue for trying to kill you, a dead person can't show how they've been harmed, so there wouldn't be any remedy for the court to apply.
Being dead is the harm.
You're not thinking like a lawyer.
I've heard that before.
See, courts regard death as both immutabilis and incommutabilis. That's unchanging and unchangeable. So, your employer could succeed in killing you, which would give you standing to sue them for trying to kill you, and you would be able to show intent, but, legally, your personal state would be immutabilis and incommutabilis. So, the case would be tossed out, omino stultus.
Every bit of this situation is omino stultus.
I'm so glad that you get it.